Alright, so sorry guys, what actually happened to this video before, this is editor me, the audio for the thing from screen recorder was not working. Not working as in the Gotcha Club music was so loud that now my voice isn't heard. This video will still go over everything that Rey you need to make Rey. Again, the wings, well, I said that before, but now I'll say it again. The wings are optional. They're a power up for when he flies. When he wants to fly very fast, he uses those wings. They are wings. They don't look like wings, but they are wings, and I chose them for a reason. Other than that, I go through like everything that you need to like make him, and just pause the video, look, and yeah, that's about it. Other than that, you can just watch the full video. I go over like pretty much everything. And know what? I did say after that editor me was going to explain how Rey works and what his scaling is, just in case anybody wants to like collab in like some sort of series, because he's busted, and unless you nerf him, he's probably going to solo your series. And I'm not trying to sound rude. That's probably like the truth, because I made him like one of the most busted characters in fiction. But anyway, let's get into scaling him. So basically, how Rey works is when he was born with an alternate personality. This alternate personality was known in his world as alternate personality disorder, or AP disorder, or APD for short. AP disorder for shorter, or like short, and then like APD for shorter of the short, whatever that meant. And basically, how that works is it's like basically there was another kid born inside of him, and like he was basically sharing a brain with another kid, and like consciousness. And when he gained consciousness, that kid gained consciousness, which was around 5. His powers started awakening, which his powers he wasn't born with, he was given. I'll explain that later. Hopefully this video doesn't get flagged by YouTube for, a little bit rudeness, crudeness in like backstory and stuff. But basically, basically, he was like a hyper hybrid after he came out of the experiments that he was put in, because he was taken away from his parents when he was around 5 or 6. I think 6. I don't know why I'm saying I think. I know because I'm the creator. And basically, what that meant was he effectively was taken by the government to become a mass weapon for war. Then, after being experimented on, he was the only kid, and I mean the only kid, that was a prototype that actually survived the experiments, which meant all these other prototypes got unalived. And I'm saying unalived because I know YouTube's gonna strike me down if I say something else. They're gonna come down like the hammer of Thor, but whatever. Um, Anyway, other than that, basically, he gained all these powers. Basically, any power that you could think of, they gave him. They ran a simulation through him, and this simulation became reality. Don't mind the picture there. That's for a future video. That's oopsies. That's for a future video. Don't see that. Anyway, that's what Ray looks like in studio and stuff. So yeah, you can make him smaller or bigger if you want, but whatever. And basically, after he was like experimented on, he was basically scrapped. And what I mean scrapped is by he was thrown out because they thought he was way too overpowered. And how his power works is basically any power you can think of, any power that you could possibly think of, is a power he has. Whether good or bad, it does not matter. Literally does not matter, whether good or bad. It's like, well, can he make babies rain on the sky? And yes, he can. He can. Would he use it in battle? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe you just have babies with swords in their hands or something. I don't know. But that's called omnipower, which basically gives him like, any hacks in fiction, like any ability, anything, basically. Which, by the way, his hacks can't be nullified because that's one of his powers. He's completely immune to nullification. He's basically invincible and immortal, like sevenfold. And he is so invincible that he can survive existence erasure, and he survived it on multiple occasions in his series, which I will be posting soon. Just need to work on it, because I haven't worked on it at all. Sorry for being lazy, but whatever on that. Basically, and that's not it, by the way. His stats, now his strength, speed, and stuff, they're whatever he needs them to be. Literally. They're whatever he needs them to be. It can be irrelevant strength at any time, be irrelevant speed at any time. Yeah, that's pretty much the definition of irrelevant, I'm pretty sure. It's just at any time. It does not matter how strong or fast he is. He's just that strong or that fast whenever he needs it. Which I will get into his final form, which is Perfect Rey, which I currently don't have a model for. Sorry. I will make one soon, though. Basically, this Perfect Rey is like, he has this power called Irrelevant Potential, and this is one of the reasons why he's so broken. If Omnipower wasn't enough of a reason to make you think he was broken. He basically just gets stronger than his opponent. At an exponential. Also, he gets stronger than them, like by 1,000-fold. He doesn't stop. Like, once he's in a fight and he activates Irrelevant Potential, he's going to keep rising above his opponent in strength. Basically, no matter, just not even infinite can, like, describe how fast he's doing it. It's not even immeasurable. It's basically irrelevant. That's why I call it Irrelevant Potential. That's how it works. And I know this is a long video, but other than that, yeah, that's it. His scaling through his fights and stuff, which I'll do a video explaining his actual scaling. That's just his powers and like what his base stats would be. And that's base form. Don't get me started on transformations. He has a lot of them. Irrelevant potential he can use in base form, but he chooses not to. And when I say he chooses not to, he will not use irrelevant potential in base form. He won't. He just won't. That's not how that works. And yeah, other than that, that's about it. See you guys in a future video, and bye-byes. Also, yes, this was because somebody was trying to collab with me and wanted to make my OC. I just wanted to give them a heads up on what they are. I'll put their YouTube up there in the description, and I guess it's a mini shout out. Bye-byes.